The truth about the patch. This is probably one of the most popular of the stop smoking aids on the market. They are convenient to use and offer the user discretion and a one-time daily application. Many come in clear now, and that makes them even more discreet. Some brands of the patch come with a hefty price tag. If you do some comparison shopping, you will be able to find a patch that will work for you in the price range you are looking for. There are two different types of patches available on the market today. The first type is the nicotine patch. This patch uses a time-release method to get the nicotine into the system without using cigarette smoking to do this. This way you can control the habit while still getting your nicotine fix. When you first begin to quit smoking, you will start off with a strong patch that has a good amount of nicotine in it. As you begin to control the habit and have lost the need to have a cigarette in your hand, you will start to decrease the amount of nicotine in the patch. This is called a step program, as you will gradually step down to less and less nicotine until your body is no longer craving as much each day. It is similar to a heroin addict using methadone as a substitute for the heroin. A downside to this method is that you are simply replacing one form of nicotine with another. While you are not getting all the other harmful chemicals, you are still feeding the addiction. Some may not be able to stop using the patch or gradually reduce the amount of the nicotine in the patch because the addiction is not really being addressed. The nicotine patch releases nicotine through the skin, and is a more standardized method to quit smoking. The patch has been around since 1993 and costs around $20 to $30 a week. Some things to remember with the patch is that you want to keep it out of reach of children and pets, and if you're pregnant, the patch is not advisable. Also, if you're breastfeeding or younger than 18 years old, you will want to check with your doctor prior to using the patch. The patch should be used on the upper arm, and you should wash and dry your arm prior to application for the best effect. Wash your hands after applying the patch, and when you remove it, be sure to dispose of it properly. Sometimes, the application site may become itchy or irritated. If this happens, find another spot to apply it. If you have sensitive skin, the patch may not be the best option for you. If you experience a more severe reaction to the patch on your skin, and it becomes painful, it may just be in the form of an irritation rash. Other side effects can include headache, lightheadedness, dizziness, upset stomach, flushing, drowsiness and moderate nausea. During the first couple of days as your body adjusts to the medication, if the symptoms persist, you may want to check back with your doctor. If, at any time, you develop chest pains, difficulty breathing, a heartbeat that is irregular, tremors or anxiety, contact your pharmacist or doctor immediately. The nicotine patch is only to be used in the short term, and while it used to require a prescription, it can now be bought over the counter. While it is a very good aid to quit smoking, it's not an end-all cure to quit smoking. Herbal Patch. Another type of patch is an herbal patch. This patch uses time-released herbs that give the same stimulation that nicotine does without using actual nicotine. This type of drug substitution is much safer as the chemicals used are all natural herbs and there is no nicotine being offered to the users of these patches. An addiction to these patches will not occur, as they do not contain any addicting substances. For those who are serious about quitting smoking, but just feel that they need to have a small bit of help, this would be a good option. Of course, these patches may also cause skin irritation, so it is important that you use them in a discreet area when you first try them. This way you will not have visible rashes due to the patch you are using. Using patches can be a great way for you to get rid of the smoking habit. No matter which type of patch you choose, make sure you use on an area of your body that will not show and that does not have the more sensitive skin such as your buttocks. Because they are time-released, you will have more of a chance at being successful. You will receive the nicotine without having to think about having another cigarette in order to get it. This will allow you to do other things to break the habit of putting a cigarette in your mouth. Next, see Stop Smoking 6.